Hey folks, it's Saturday night here. Let's start the show doing it sober commentary style. Pretty much, we'll talk about my boring week Monday night. There was no Phillies game on. And I was like, holy shit, there's no Phillies game on. And it was beautiful weather, no rain. I said, I should have a good turnout tonight. Boy, was I wrong. Nobody got there. I got there early as usual. Nobody got there till like 7:30. And the one person was like about to leave. They're like, well, I guess I'll leave then. And then another person came in, another person. Long story short, we ended up having 6 comics. And hardly no audience. We had about about 5 comics. About 5 audience members. And it wasn't a great turnout, put it that way. I mean, I stretched the show out. I did jokes in the middle. This couple came at the end. The guy was like, oh, I'm going to bring some people next time. I'm going to go on stage. Which won't happen, by the way, because people, forget in 2 weeks. But nonetheless, I had a good time. But if I would have just had maybe like 3 or 4 comics, it would have been great. But a lot of the people from the show I used to put on, the Squire show, have turned their back on me after I put these people on my show. And that's what happened when you help out these young comic douches, or comedians in general. They're very selfish people. I hate to call them people. They're animals. And then YouTube, you guys saw I got almost 7,000 views on the Josh Jack Network channel, my backup channel, for a bad joke. So I put the joke up from Weenies. I was like, I'm probably not going to get that much views for it. So I put it up, and around Tuesday in the evening, and I just kept getting views for it. And I was just like, holy shit, I keep getting views. Like, it won't stop going. Like, the next day even, it kept going up. Long story short, it got up to for about a day and a half, I was getting views for it. And it got up to 7,000. Of course, I got negative comments because the joke was not that good. It was a topical joke. And people didn't expect. But one of the people who wrote me said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't find this funny. So I went to his page, and he put up a video from college or something. So I went to his channel, and I was like, sorry, but I don't find this interesting at all. And he got all mad at me. He was like, well, that was from college, blah, blah. And this other guy was posting a video about being a grandpa. He said boo. So I wrote boo back to him. So I got some trolling back at him, at these douchebags. So that happened. And then, so I was excited to get that many views, but it was for a joke that I wasn't even proud of. So everyone thinks I suck, but then again, I do suck. And then Wednesday, I went to the tap room in Jersey. It was pretty low-key there. There was hardly, I feel like nobody was going to come because the Phillies are on. But then people started coming in. They gave me a shitty spot. They put me number 14, even though, I bought food and drink, and there wasn't that many comics there. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So I went up, had a decent set, and then there was these black guys on the back. So I said, I want to close my set tonight by talking about uppity Negroes, and they were laughing. I got a good laugh from them, but of course all the white comedians were like, oh, they're offended because they're douchebags. So I had a good time there. And then Friday night, we did a prank call show. It came out okay. I had a prank call request from Random TV. So shout out to Random TV, the only guy who gives me prank requests. Of course, the cunt didn't pick up because I called it from a Pennsylvania number. And then Friday night, I did an episode of Drunken and Gaming, where I hang out with comedians and we drink and play video games on the Twitch channel. But one of them didn't show up. Darren didn't show up. It was just me and Jason, and then John Rice showed up. And John Rice was at my open mic on Monday, and he was shot out of a cannon. He was really loud and everything, and he was yelling. And he was grabbing me. So I only stayed for 2 hours. And then pretty much I was like, all right, guys, I got to go. And then when I got back, the stream was over. So I watched the stream. Apparently, John Rice fell over. He was so drunk and high that he fell over and knocked the green screen over. And Jason was like, John, are you okay? And he helped him up. So I wasn't there to see that. But man, this guy's out of control. And then tonight I did my usual Old City thing. You guys know I'm not going live anymore. Shot the video blog. We checked in the Ashley Kratz brick. It's still there. Tried to write a message on the other side. Wasn't able to get anything on it. Got to find a new brick. Then I got me a chicken cheesesteak. I sat outside most of the night. The Phillies won. Everybody was celebrating. Everybody was having a good old gay time. I was just walking around. Nothing interesting really happened. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to go to Nationals to get a drink, even though I hate drinking there, because their drinks are it's like $7 for a beer. You know, I could have went to Stowe's and got a shot in a beer for $5. So I went there, caught up with the black Asian bouncer, and we were talking and stuff. And then I went in there, and then at one point I had to go pee. I was this just happened just now. So I thought both the doors were locked. One of them was, but they weren't locked. So I'm standing there. There's these two cunts behind me. One's like a trans, and one's like a Phillies fan. So they both just went around me, just opened up the door, and just went inside. And as I came out, the girl was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just realized that I cut in front of you or something." And I just walked away from her. She acted like she didn't see me stand. Like, she acted like she was apologizing, but it was like a half-ass apology. You know what I mean? Like, she wanted to just cut in front of me because she's like, I'm a girl. I have to go shit. So I'm going to cut in front of you. I'm in the Jackmobile now. And, folks, that is it. That is all that really happened this week. Got on stage twice, did a prank call show, video blog, and YouTube short got 7,000 views, but I'm not sure how to maintain that. And number one, I don't want to get views on the Josh Jack channel. And then number two, I got to start putting up better shorts, because that was not a good joke, and I didn't think I was going to get any views. So this is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philly. It's your favorite podcast that most people don't listen to. And folks, it's time to get to the odd news. All right, folks, it's time to wrap this episode up. As far as what's on the channel next week, more awful YouTube shorts, and I can't promise another prank call show. We'll see, and whatever else, another video blog possibly. But now, here's the odd news. Man riding a farm vehicle arrested for his second DUI 17 minutes later after release from the first DUI arrest. So that guy had to break history to get a DUI that fast. AI girlfriend encouraged the man to attempt a crossbow assassination of the queen. So you gotta be careful what your AI girlfriend tells you what to do. Actually, I don't think AI girlfriend should talk. I think they should just shut the fuck up and suck dick. But I'm a little bit old school. At least 1,000 birds died from colliding with one Chicago building in one day. Good. You know, birds, some people like birds, animals, they feed them and stuff, but they usually leave poop everywhere, and I don't like that. I have enough poop in my life. I don't need more. France closes 7 schools over a bedbug investigation. Yeah, I heard France is covered in bedbugs. They got no deodorant over there. They got tons of bedbugs. That's good to know. Cult of self-proclaimed Queen of Canada threatens village with public executions. Our nuts are in crisis. Soggy chestnuts threaten Britain's World Conkin Championships. Woman's boxes of giraffe poop that she was planning on making into a necklace seized at a Minneapolis airport. So she wanted to use giraffe poop. Well, we'll save it for the next TFTS episode. Great apes go in midlife. Never mind. Actual apes. They measured their sense of well-being bottoms in the late 20s to early 30s before rebounding later on. Defining a midlife crisis may not be uniquely human, suggests to me about okay, I don't want to read it. Users that find Facebook's new AI stickers can generate Elmo with a knife. Man creates a rock sculpture in Cornwall while wife shops. Cornwall, that sounds like a sexual term. Honey, tonight I'm going to stick me in your Cornwall. Escaped pet emu strangled to death by Arizona Sheriff's deputies. Florida Village's man charged in Viagra smuggling operation faces hard time. Faces hard time. See what they did there? Man steals a car with a toddler in the backseat, robs the bank, hits a tree, and then dies from injuries. What the kid in there? Well, that's fucked up. Well, he died already, but if he didn't die, he should be in jail for life for doing that. Crocodile sex bonanza triggered by low-life Chinook in Australia. New Hampshire man arrested for stalking a New York woman from his airplane. Guys are still stalking bitches. Punis. Paris battles bedbug. Okay, I read that already. Apple declares its 17,000 solid gold watch official obsolete, ended repairs and servicing. Joke's over. Harry Dick. Road namesake tells sign thieves. Harry Dick. I know a guy I went to high school with, I shit you not. His name was Harry Johnson. And he went by his middle name, Zach. But his name was, I actually used to do prank calls with him. His name was Harry Johnson. And he never wanted anybody to call him that. Whenever he used to read his name in class, everyone would laugh. So, there you go. I knew a Harry Johnson. 13-foot-long python survives 5 months eating cats in a trailer park. German museum employee swaps fainted for sake and sells original to fun luxury lifestyle. Invasive ants are a huge problem in Australia, but a classic computer game could help solve it. Social media. Okay. There's a Donald Trump trial sitcom going on in social media. Portsmouth man charged with shooting nearly 80 hawks to protect squirrels. Bird up. That's nuts. That's my punchline. A rider lawnmower is struck and killed by the wing of an airplane in Oklahoma. Tupac Shakur. Online predator trapped a killer in a confrontation. What's it to do with Tupac? But I don't know. Scientists use Age of Empires computer game to simulate ant warfare. Jail for woman who lied about being raped by ex-boyfriend after. I mean, yeah, women do lie about rape. That whole believe all women stuff. I say never believe any cunt. Man crashed a vehicle into the train station while blasting guns and roses. Canadian man eats 135 Carolina Reaper peppers in one setting. His poop, man, had to be really messed up. Well, folks, let's get to one more news site, see if there's anything else going on before we wrap this fiasco of a podcast. Bangor family can keep its emotional support chickens. Biden administration waives 26 federal laws to allow border wall construction in South Texas. Yeah, let more gringos in there. Abercrombie & Fitch ex-CEO accused of exploiting men for sex. Elon Musk's newest half-sibling is a 4-year-old born to his 77-year-old father and stepdaughter, giving him $2,000 per month in support. That family just keeps on making money. Ukrainian soldier calls Russian task manufacturer for tech support. Survey finds Buc-ee's the nation's second favorite gas station. It's called Buc-ee's. Fiance to hold crisis over bed bugs. Tangapiga, I can't pronounce that word. Tangipahoa teacher jailed after giving birth to student's child out on bond. Attorneys say others violated the law. So, she was having a student's baby. He shot it right in there. Awesome. Think about getting hard right now? Stop it. That's disgusting. Okay. By honoring the Nazi, Canadians' parliament has unearthed a troubling history. Shout out to Canada, by the way, by me putting them in my hashtag. I think that's what got me a lot of views. I think Canada liked my joke, but screw them. The only thing that ever come out of Canada is Tom Green, Trish Stratus, and some other comedian that I like. Oh yeah, Norm Macdonald. Those are the 3 best things ever come out of Canada. Donkey is welcoming fans into Shrek's swamp on Airbnb this Halloween. Maine infant thrown from Amish buggy while following a crash. Let's see. Paramount discovers pirated uploads of all Mean Girls to TikTok in 23 individual parts. German museum employee swaps fanning for fake and sells original to fund a luxury lifestyle. Pennsylvania mummy known as Stone Man Willie will be buried after 128 years. Pigs in Texas are coming for us. Lizzo's out there? Okay, come, leave her alone. Man injured after tent catches fire in Westbrook. Ammunition going off delays firefighters' response. C. Chella's opposition. Okay, Patrick charged with witchcraft. Snake eats another snake on safari. Feds must release secret on Nazis in Canada. We cannot move forward, they say. Coal mine collapses under a Metro East grocery store. And folks, I wish this podcast would explode and just go away, but it won't. That is it for the show. I will see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.